Welcome to Clear Minds. So you did it. You got sober. You fought your way through the cravings and withdrawals. And you climbed the mountain you thought was the final challenge. But what if on the other side of that mountain is a tightrope walk over a canyon? Today, I want to talk to you about the dangerous balance between staying sober and finding yourself. Because the very work that's supposed to heal you can also be the thing that pushes you right to the edge. Those first few months of sobriety can feel like a fog has finally lifted. You have more energy, your mind feels sharp, and you feel incredible pride for doing the impossible. You think the hardest part is over. That's the honeymoon phase, and it's an amazing, necessary part of the journey. But it isn't the whole story. For many, the turning point hits a few months in. You feel stable, so you decide to do the real work. Therapy or journaling to dig into why you drank. But as you start dusting off those old bones, the ground beneath you can begin to crumble. Painful memories you successfully numbed for years come flooding back. Without alcohol, the volume is turned all the way up. It's sharper and even more intense than ever. You feel raw, overwhelmed, and fragile. For the first time in months, a drink feels like a lifeline. The very work that was supposed to secure your sobriety is making you want to relapse. That is the tightrope. This is incredibly common. When we get sober, we take away the anesthetic. Suddenly, you're forced to walk through past traumas and anxieties without a raincoat. This deep dive, while vital for long-term recovery, can drain your battery, leaving you vulnerable. Addiction can be like a mask you've worn for so long that you forgot your own face. Taking it off can trigger an identity crisis right when you're at your most fragile. You're not just quitting a substance, you're rebuilding the very house you live in. And that process can be terrifying. So, how do you keep your balance? How do you do the work for self-discovery without it throwing you off? First, find your pace and be kind to yourself. This isn't a race. True self-discovery has to go with self-compassion, not judging yourself for past mistakes. Second, build while you excavate. As you dig into the past, you must actively build a new life in the present. Find new hobbies and passions that bring you joy in sobriety. This is how you build a new, authentic identity, a life you're excited to live, not one you're constantly trying to escape. And third, anchor yourself in community. You shouldn't walk this tightrope without a safety net. Whether it's a therapist, a support group, or sober friends, you need an anchor to hold you steady. Isolation is dangerous when you're this emotionally exposed. If you're on this tightrope right now, balancing your past with your present, please know you're not alone. If any of this resonated, consider subscribing and joining the conversation in the comments. This is a community full of people who get it. Going through this dangerous balance isn't a sign that you're failing. It's a sign you're doing the deep, meaningful healing that actually lasts. The real prize isn't just sobriety. It's the freedom you find when you discover who you are underneath it all. That discovery is worth every single scary step on the tightrope. Keep walking.